Hey, how are you? My name is Margaret Wong, and I'm here today to talk about religion for asylum purposes and immigration purposes.
So, our question today is, can you define religion for immigration purposes?
Religion, in the immigration sense, means that it's a defined religion. It could not just because you believe in God or Allah. It has to be I'm a Catholic, I'm a Christian, I'm a Roman Catholic, I'm a Orthodox Christian, I'm an Orthodox, I'm something, something.
Can a religious worker come to the United States of America on some sort of visa?
Yes, there are two ways to come to America as a religious worker. One way is as an R visa, which is a non immigrant visa, and the maximum period for R visa is good for 5 years. So the first period is good for 3 years, and then the second period is good for 2 years. Another way to come to America is through a green card. To do that, you need to file the 360, which is a visa petition. It takes about, I would say, 7 to 9 months for approval. And after that, you apply for the green card. And the 360, it means that you have to be a religion with a denominational. So you could not just be someone, like I said, who believe in Allah or who believe in God. To get the our visa approval or the 360 approval, 100% or at least 99% immigration comes for a site visit, which means that they'll come to your temple, your mosque, your church, and check it out to see if there's a real place or a Buddhist temple, to check to see if it's a real place, if there's a certain number of people who work there, and if it's a real 501c3 organization. There are three types of jobs that you can come as a religious worker after April 97: vocation, ministry, and profession. What is a vocation? Vocation is like in a Catholic church, you have a brother and a nun. That's a vocation because that's not a profession, because a profession requires a professional degree. That's also not a ministry because you cannot give Holy Communion. So, what's a profession? A profession requires a university degree. So, for example, I'm a teacher in a Muslim school or a Jewish school. I have a bachelor's degree in education, and the education is a theology professor or teacher. And I got a job with a religious organized, like a Sunday school teacher. Then you can work as an R visa because that's a profession teaching in a school. So, what's a ministry? So, to be like in the church, it's a priest. A priest can only give Holy Communion, confirmation, blessings, Holy Communion. That's a priest. But in the Catholic Church, there's no woman priest. So that's why in April of 97, the new law came in saying that it's not fair that only males can do minister, females cannot. That's why now they change it into vocation, like a brother and a nun could do it. It sounds simple, but sometimes it's not that simple. Like a music director of a choir in church, is that a religious worker? That's subject to debate. Is a cantor in a Jewish temple a minister? Because cantors, you only need to sing. So it depends on that religion. Also, in the Protestant faith and in the Buddhist faith, not everybody is a Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama is something like I say you're a Dalai Lama. I think I'm a Dalai Lama because God gave us a gift to be the Dalai Lama. So is a Dalai Lama a minister or a profession or vocation? So these are all like seamstress and Orthodox priests. Like they really, if you look at the Orthodox priests, I do a lot of these cases, that's why. It's very intricate. Each design have a reason. What does a square mean? So is that a profession, or is a seamstress vocation, profession, or ministry? Is a kosher butcher who works for a temple kitchen a kosher butcher? What is he? So these are all, that's why religious cases really is a lot of fun.
Can a religious worker get a green card, and what would be the difference, versus an R visa?
The first question, absolutely, a religious worker could get a green card if they pass the site visit and if the 360 is approved for them before December 31st of 95. All right, you have to work for them with paychecks for 2 years. And the problem with a lot of temples, churches, mosques, we don't have money to pay the volunteers. That's why it's also a difficult case for religious worker, because normally we volunteer, we don't get paid. So for both our visa and 360 green card, you have to be paid a living wage.
How can religion help me gain asylum?
There are 5 grounds under the American law that says you can obtain asylum or be granted asylum. One of them is asylum. It's religion. So how do I win asylum based on religion? So for example, China, because it's a communist party, it's a one-party rule, they really don't like, for them, religion is more a cult. They don't like too many people gathering together. It's just how communist and socialist parties rule. And so that's why even in Russia, even though it's Orthodox, but if you look at a lot of these books after Stalin come in, there's no more religion. It's just how they are. They believe in I guess the governor or the prime minister. So religion means that I'm persecuted, like the Jewish people. In Argentina, there's a very, very small group of them. More and more, the Jewish people in different countries, I'm not saying they should be granted asylum in America, but anytime you carry that country's passport. So for example, I'm a Russian Jewish person who went to Argentina. And now Argentina it's persecuting me because I'm a Jew. So if I come to America, I should be able, or if I have enough proof that I'm being persecuted, I have a fear, I have a harm, is filed within a year. And that law came in on January 1st of 1994. Then I may be granted asylum, but there's a lot of really nuanced laws applying to asylum on religious grounds.
So my next question is, what constitutes as religious persecution?
So for example, your government may put you in jail because you believe in certain beliefs that they don't like. Or in the Latino countries, if you speak, for example, a Mayan language or a indigenous language, but you became a Christian, which is a big no-no because they don't want to believe Jesus Christ, who's a man who became a god. So, and remember that the English history where the king wants to marry all these women and took the priests out. So those are all religious persecution. But I always tell my clients and my young lawyers, if you see it and you doesn't pass your smell test, there's something there. Or if you ask someone, are you homosexual? Are you gay? Or are you so-and-so? They say, oh, no. That is something. The fact that you don't want to people know, it's like a lot of times in the old Jewish communities, people pretend they're Catholic. The children didn't even know they're Jewish until they became very old because their parents don't want to hurt them. So you know it when you see it and smell it.
Thank you for watching our video here with attorney Margaret Wong. My name is Stephanie Ayala. We hope you enjoyed today's topic. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave any questions or comments down below that we can potentially use for future videos. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For more information about our law firm, check out our website at iamwong.com and feel free to schedule a consultation at 216-566-9908. Thank you.